Hey, Tony here, Random Ventures 2.0. Well, we're going to take a look at another FireMaple product. I'll get my leg up over here. So what I've got here is the FireMaple Star X2 Pro. So this is the Pro that they've just come out with. And what do I mean by the Pro? Well, this is the Star X2. I've used this for a couple years now. Love it. I'm going to show you some of the differences that are with the Pro and why it's called the Pro. All right, so let me get it out of the box. So this FireMaple product is very, very similar to the Jet Boil, just a lot cheaper. Yeah. Not to say anything bad about Jet Boil, but it is much cheaper than Jet Boil. So here's the Pro, and you can see right next to it I've got their original Star X2. And I can already tell there's a weight difference. This one definitely is a little lighter, and that's one of the things that they wanted to do is they wanted to get it a little bit lighter. You can see they both come in this mesh bag, and I've kept mine in the mesh bag. Now this is the original Star 2. Okay, I don't know if you can see a difference there yet, but I am going to go ahead and get this one pulled out of here as well. All right, so they both got the insulation on it. Difference real quick is this one is camo because that's what I ordered, but it does come in this black. Now on the top you can already see a difference. I don't know if you can notice, but this one's got plastic and this one's just the metal. So they've lightened the handle on it to cut weight. All right, so the handle just flips up. They both have this locking to lock it closed. That one wasn't locked, but you just push it right in there and then that keeps it locked. You can see on my original one here, you just push that out and flip it over. So the handle is definitely lighter. You can see that there. Get this one pulled all the way down. Got a locking mechanism. This one does have a locking mechanism. It's a lot lighter to pull up on, where this one, it's locked. You have to push this little tab right here to unlock it. So that's one of the ways that they cut weight. I'm noticing a little bit of a difference in height as well. Yeah, so this one's a little narrower, I believe. So height difference, yes. This original one has the air openings in lines like a slit. This one obviously has larger holes to draw air in. All right, just looking around at it, just kind of examining it to see if I can notice any other differences right away. So one of the other differences is this is a plastic handle or lid, and just kind of sits on there like that. It's got a vent hole right there. All right. Now this one, the Pro, you can see I can lift it up by this handle. I cannot lift up the old one like that. But the new one, because it's got a rubber lid, it's locked into place. And it does have the vent holes right here, but let's go ahead and pop this off. That's a pretty nice lid there. All right, lay that to the side. I'm gonna set this one aside for now because everything else is pretty much the same on the interior. When you first open it up, you are gonna see this piece right here. This is if you wanna cook a pot, put a pot on and not use the pot that comes with it. I'll set that up here in a second. Let me get this opened up and then get a gas bottle out. Oh, I gotta grab a gas bottle. So I just grabbed my gas bottle out of my other one here. We're gonna use that for this one here because I wanna get the burner out next. One of the nice things is when you store this, I store the gas bottle, the smallest size. stacks right in the top, and we can flip our, I guess you would call this a grill top maybe for a pot. That goes right down in next. But we're gonna take the burner out here. Okay, so we got our burner, and then a base for the gas bottle. You'd want to flip the legs out, and that all stores right in there. Like I said, I've used my Star 2 a lot. So a lot of videos with it. So this just sits and clamps right down into the base. So you can see it clips onto the base there, just kind of so it sits nice. so let me get the old burner out and just take a look at the burners and see what difference is. All right, so this is the original Star 2. Not sure if they've made any changes to this. You can see your regulator that screws onto the gas bottle there, the valve, the ignition. So when you push this, it's going to go ahead and fire it up. Always had great success with their ignition system, and that's actually lighter too. Yeah, definitely lighter between the two of them. And it looks like they trimmed down some of the base on here. You can see the legs right there, which is all about cutting weight. So you can see the difference in the legs right there. For the most part, just a couple other differences. Yeah, so you've got heavy plastic going to the center where they've actually used probably aluminum. Yeah, regulator looks the same. All right, well, let me screw this gas bottle on and give it a quick fire up. Okay, so there we have the gas bottle on. So this is just the butane propane mix, and it just screws on right there. So that's our valve right here. Let me just give it a quick fire up and see what that's like. Oh yeah, works just like the old one. Actually, that works pretty good. So these are the part that goes right on here. It's got little grooves on all four parts there. You just want to stick it on and give it a turn so it locks into place. There you have it. So you just give it a clockwise turn, and then that's locked in place. And we can get our burner, or put a pot or a pan or something right on top of here. All right, but we're not going to do that. I want to stick the pot on next. All right, so again, any differences? Nope, I'm not really seeing anything else. All right. So the pot just sits right on top of here. We want to, there's a little dimple right there, and you want to get this piece right here lined up with that dimple to push it down and give it a quick turn, and that locks it into place. So there you have it. All right. Well, anything else different there? I'm not really seeing anything else. So big thing is we got the lid. It's going to lock into place. And then we fill that up with water, give it a quick fire, and boil some water for some coffee. All right. Well, I'm going to break it back down. Now, my original one takes, if I were to fill this up with a whole liter, it takes about 3.5 minutes to heat up the whole liter of water. That's a lot of water. I don't normally heat up a whole liter. I just usually heat up enough for coffee, maybe 12 ounces of water. It usually takes me about a minute and 10 seconds to heat up about a cup of water. 8 to 12 ounces, not bad. All right, well, I'm gonna get it broke back down. All right, as I'm getting it broke down, I'm just looking at the pots again. The pots are identical. They're identical. The only difference is the handle, lighter. The base has got more air holes to pull in oxygen. Everything else on the bottom is identical. Just the slits are different on here. All right, well, the last thing that I would probably say about this is if you're trying to cut weight, this is going to be lighter than the original model. But if you don't care about weight, there's not that much difference. But I do like the rubber lid where it locks on, and you don't have to worry about it falling off. If you wanted to drain water out, I'm sure you could do that with that. On the other one, it's just got that one slit on the top. Oh, where's my lid? You can see that one slit right there, where this has got the three. So you could actually drain some water off. Yeah, you could. If you're making a ramen noodle meal or something while you're backpacking. All right. Well, I got to get this back in the container and pack it up. So I just removed the base. That goes in first, and then you've got your burner. Drop that in. Then you've got your gas bottle. Like I said, it stores right in there. Then we're going to just take our top, push our stand legs in that holds the larger pot or pan. That goes in next. Then we just put our rubber top on and get this turned around, lock that in place, pull this down. You can see it just holds the lid in place. We're gonna slide the lock up, the handle lock, give that a clip, and it's secured. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it back in the pouch and get it into the car because I'm gonna take this backpacking with me. All right, all right, well, I guess that'll do it. Yeah, love my old one. Love the changes that they made with the new one. And if you want to take a look at it and you're thinking about getting one of the FireMaple Star X2, I would think about going with the Pro. Might as well. It's a little lighter. And I know it operates exactly the same way as the original that I've had for 2 years. All right, well, until next time. Oh, wait, there's code or stuff down in the description if you want to check it out more. All right, Tony 2.0 out.